All right, so we're moving on to the next segment. I'll be sharing my Mount Rushmore of basketball in the NBA. So this Mount Rushmore, I had to take a lot of thought into it, but if I had created my own NBA Mount Rushmore of what these players have brought to the game of basketball, I truly believe that all four of these players truly deserve to be on my NBA Mount Rushmore. So starting off with the guy that gets the number one spot is LeBron James. That number one spot truly goes to him. He's my GOAT. The GOAT conversation is always going to live on forever. I do believe that there's no really right or wrong answer with who the GOAT is. But in my opinion, LeBron James is. I do believe that he's the greatest of all time. I do believe he's a better player than Michael Jordan ever was. I believe that LeBron James truly brings more to the table in terms of greatness, in terms of being a great caliber player. I do believe he's a better scorer than Michael Jordan. I do believe he's a better playmaker than Michael Jordan as well. I do believe he has more grit and determination than Michael Jordan as well. So LeBron James will always be my GOAT, and that's who I believe is the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest athletes of the 21st century and has always been my favorite basketball player since I've started watching basketball. But seeing his career blossom from the Cavalier for his first stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers, going to the NBA Finals as a kid, basically in 2007, taking on one of the greatest NBA dynasties in history, Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, and Tony Parker all by himself. Seeing him have one of the greatest runs in Miami Heat history with the Miami Heat, seeing him come back home to Cleveland, win another championship. His time with the Los Angeles Lakers, I have loved every second of LeBron James' storybook career. He's a four-time NBA champion. Played in 8 straight NBA Finals. He dominated the Eastern Conference for a total of 8 years. He has 4 MVPs. He's an all-time scoring leader in NBA history. Broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record during the regular season this year. And he's a 19-time NBA All-Star. What more would you want from LeBron James? He's my GOAT, and he truly deserves to be on my NBA Mount Rushmore. Spot number 2 goes to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has truly set the bars in terms of legacy, being a basketball icon, what players dream to be. He's truly shown what hard work and determination and dedication can truly get you to being an all-time great. Everybody knows the story of Michael Jordan being cut from his high school basketball team. If you're cut from my high school basketball team, no one expects you to go on and build the legacy, build the foundation of what the NBA is today. That's what Michael Jordan did for the sport of basketball. He's the greatest two-way player in NBA history. He got it done on both ends of the court. He was fantastic offensively and fantastic defensively. He was not shy of leaving his mark on both ends of the court on a nightly basis and in the playoffs when it matters most. He's also had some of the greatest regular season and playoff performances in NBA history. A true icon, a true legend, has truly left his mark on the game of basketball forever. He's undefeated in the NBA Finals. He's 6-0 with six championships to his resume, 6 NBA Finals MVPs to his resume. He's a former 5-time MVP, former Defensive Player of the Year, and he's a 14-time NBA All-Star. Michael Jordan has solidified the game. He's revolutionized the game of basketball forever. Definitely deserves to be on my Mount Rushmore. Spot number 3 goes to Magic Johnson. He set the standard of what it's like to be a flashy playmaking point guard. He said during his playing days, he was 6'9". He could truly play any position that you wanted to put him at on the court. He could play point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center at 6'9". But he made it look easy. He made it look phenomenal, being one of the best playmakers in NBA history. In my opinion, the greatest point guard of all time. He made it look effortlessly playing at the point guard position with his height, his basketball IQ. It helped him have one of the greatest visions and becoming one of the greatest point guards that this game has ever seen. What Magic Johnson did in his career, he dominated. Unfortunately, his career came to an end early for medical reasons. But he left his mark on the game of basketball, and this is what inspired the next cream of the crop of point guards like John Stockton, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all the all-time great point guards to solidify themselves. They wanted to bring their playmaking abilities to the table. You could throw LeBron James as a playmaker in the conversation as well. Everybody wanted to bring their game up their game after Magic Johnson, seeing what a true playmaking point guard could do. Magic Johnson was a 5-time NBA champion. He's a 3-time MVP and was selected as a 10 times to the NBA All-Star game. 10 times on the All NBA team, and he was a 12-time NBA All Star. Magic Johnson definitely left his mark on the game of basketball. And spot number 4 in the final spot on my Mount Rushmore goes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. One of the greatest big men to ever play the game of basketball. When you think of those gold and purple colors for the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the greatest players in franchise history is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He did a lot of great things in the NBA. He has the most unstoppable shot of all time. That hook shot is unstoppable. That is the most unstoppable shot in NBA history. He made that shot look like $1,000,000. As big as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was doing that fadeaway hook shot, man, I'm just glimpsing it. That shot was unstoppable and definitely changed the game of basketball by dominating in the paint. Show what a big man is truly supposed to do in the paint. He was a dominant player. He played alongside Magic Johnson, of course, and helped the Los Angeles Lakers win 5 championships in their playing days together. He was a great rebounder and held the all-time scoring was the all-time scoring champion in the NBA for a total of 38 years, and so LeBron James surpassed him. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar definitely left his game on the left his mark on the game of basketball. It definitely deserves to be on my Mount Rushmore list. But those are my names on my Mount Rushmore: LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I believe if I built the Mount Rushmore, all 4 of those players for what they gave the game, what they have gave the game of basketball, deserve to be on my Mount Rushmore list.